I'm gonna give you guys a walkthrough of ARK and everything that we have here. Um, Kind of the basis of like what we've done so far and everything that we have. I'll give you guys a walkthrough of everything we started with and show you everything what we have, what we built and what we created here so far. So first, I'll show you the outside, like the front of the house. So let me hop down here. This really quick. This is my partner. This is Russ, my buddy. Him and I are doing this. We're doing a PvE session, all from the ARK and everything like that, and we're doing this all on our own. He's got like his own server and stuff like that. So this is the front of the house. We have 2 cooking pots for making like kibble and stuff like that, without taming the plots for growing vegetables and stuff. We have the spike walls to protect the front of the house from snakes and anything that wants to come near us. We do have a little hole over here that if we needed to run out, or if we fall and needed to get back over here, we can do that. So there's all the front. We have a couple vaults that have like miscellaneous stuff all in it, like ammo, other stuff that we collect, fertilizer for the plots, other things of all sorts, like weapons and everything else that we use. This one has like all of our things that we make to help, like all of our resources that we make with stone and flint and narcotics for taming and pretty much allowing the animal to be unconscious. Clothes that we create for ourselves, more narcotics for that purpose. This bookshelf has all of the blueprints for like crafting things like an enforcer, defender. I'll show you all that stuff later. And once again, another vault that has chitin, more resources, Christmas hats, other stuff. Another one that has like crystal, electronics, element dust, and oil and stuff like that that we use for various reasons. We have a water pipe that comes through in here. We have our forgeries. Shit, I'm stuck. What was I stuck on? Oh, the snake. The snake's invisible right now, but there's one right here. You could see that it popped up there. Oh, he's on the ground. You see that little part right there? He's on the ground, so he's glitched through the ground. The forgeries we use to make metal and coal and stuff. The coals help to make spark powder for the guns and everything else. And there is an Oviraptor. He's for see if I can upgrade him here. Can I reach to him? I can't. Okay, I'll just go in here. But we keep him in here. We have multiples of them, but we have to keep them in here so they can wander, but they can be in a controlled spot for specifically only here. But it helps with dinosaurs making eggs that we use for helping make kibble and a bunch of other stuff to help tame things. So like this, for instance, this is a tech raptor. I'll show you what it looks like. There's that. I just picked up an egg from those two because that one's male, that one's female. So we use them to make eggs and stuff that we can use. And then we have a regular raptor, which we don't have a mate for her. So we have to get a new one. We have to get one if we want that. But they're just kind of cool to have. We have pterodons over here, which are just birds, essentially. We're using them for eggs right now. That's why we have so many of them. Let's pick up that egg. Let's just do this. You're gonna be really close to death, but you'll be fine. You have the feeding troughs. I just go around a lot of times and upgrade everything, so that way, because Russ, he doesn't do it, so I do it. But I love to do, like, increase everyone's health in case if something bad happens. Like, one day if, like, we leave the gate open, the big gate doors or whatever, if something gets in, starts attacking everything, I don't know. So I like just to make sure everything gets health. Just to be safe, that if we're not there, we can't, because when we're online, that's the only time it'll happen. but just to make sure everything will be safe. So we do have a gator. He's a Sarco. He's big. He's cool. We have wolves, dire wolves, and everything. We're gonna probably get more. This guy, I don't know exactly what he is, but he's cool. He shoots stuff out of those tentacles around his head. They open up like a rattlesnake or a cobra, and he can shoot stuff. He's cool. Kind of like a raptor. We have a saber-toothed tiger. Doesn't really do anything, but it's just cool to have, pretty much. Yeah. This is just like a giant chicken to me. That's what I look at him as. Oh, an egg from... That's rare. That's really rare. He collects fiber, so he's good for that. Look at those talons, man. I would not want to fuck with you. AKA why I don't. This is just like a pig, pretty much, one of them. We call him Big Mac, just because he's big. He's pretty cool. He's just here for, like, the poop. We use that to help make the fertilizers and stuff to help grow the vegetables and stuff out front. These guys serve literally no purpose, but we just have them because they're cute. That's literally the only reason why we have them. We use them to help increase when we pet them something. I don't know, but that's what they do. We have a lamb. Serves no purpose right now. I got it just because I thought we might be able to do something with it, but as of right now, I don't think that's a thing. Here's an ankylosaurus, or ankylosaurus. I call it ankylo, which is an ankylosaurus, but whatever, close enough. He collects metal, and that's what we use for him and the two that we have downstairs. Those two. The snake serves no purpose. It's just cool to have one. But we use them to collect metal, all three of them. But right now, only one of them has metal because we just haven't gone on a metal run. This is our kangaroo. It serves no purpose, but it's just cool to have one. I wonder if... I want to get another one just to see if we can get the eggs or anything. If they'll, you know, mate you. These are our dodos. Serve no purpose except for the dodo eggs. Other than that, looks like they have no purpose. The dodo eggs, I don't know if we've used them for anything yet, but I could be wrong. But we have them for the eggs, like I said, and we haven't used them for anything not yet. This is a stegosaurus. We have 3 of them right now. I did try to get rid of one because we only really need 2. Because we have to end up mating them later, but we only have the 2 right now. These are tech stegos. This is thing 1, this is Russ's, because we bred, where are the other 2 here? We bred these 2, this one and that one together. So when we did that, they had fertilized eggs. Now the difference is when you have them just here passively, they create just eggs that we can use to make kibble and stuff, but a fertilized egg is one you could hatch. Any of those other eggs we can't hatch. So when you mate them, they create a fertilized egg that we can use to hatch, which is the result of these 2. Thing 1 is mine, thing 2 is Russ's. Because these 2 are twins, so that's why we did it that way. These are tech parasaurs. They serve no purpose other than they're tech and they're cool. That's literally it. That's the only purpose that they serve here. And I feel no guilt in having them because they look cool as hell. But they do create eggs, so we do... we have 3 of them solely for the eggs that they lay. These are our turtles, those 4 and this one, and there's another one on the other side of it. They are all here to lay eggs as well, because we use them for kibble, which is what we use to help tame other animals that allow them, that we can use that'll be useful and stuff. But for now, see, that's an egg that we need. So we take the egg and we'll just put it in the fridge later once I collect all of them. and we'll use those eggs for like other stuff later on. Let's see. I'll go over there in a little bit, but let me go. These are the other two stegos. These are the ones that we kind of really want, just because they're a higher level. But like I said, I'll go around and I'll upgrade everyone's level to whatever they go up to. So these are them. These are our two stegos, and these are the fronts of the turtles that are over here. I like this one. This one's cool because of the red. I like him too because he's green. But there's a lot of cool ones. So over here, this is like a giant pig that I call it. But I call it Trojan because he's like a horse. And if you guys have seen the movie Troy, when the Trojans think they won, the Greeks, they leave the Trojan wooden horse, and it ends up winning the war between them because the Greeks hop out at night and let the rest of the army in and catches the Trojans off guard. So I just call him Trojan because he reminds me of that horse that they rolled in there. These are our beavers, this one and then this blue one. We use them just to collect wood. They're cool. We use them a lot for the wood, obviously. This is our buck, but as of right now we have a skin on it that makes it look like a reindeer, which is cool. So if I go in its inventory, you can see the reindeer costume is what's on it. And now we have these roly-polies. They collect stone for us. We have a third one downstairs, but these are them. We use them to collect stone because they're really good for that resource. And then here are our main birds. Collect the eggs real quick. So this is Russ's bird, and this is my bird. This is my bird right here, Midnight. My guy. And they have Christmas hats. You can put the Christmas hats on them. They're cool. We use them because they can fight really well. They serve all kinds of purposes. Ooh, egg. I think we bred them with these two. Mine, because this is mine that I hatched from birth and imprinted by me. And the other one we have in here, Russ hasn't used them yet, is this guy, imprinted by my buddy Russ. So I already know what he's going to want to upgrade, so I'll just do that for him. But he's a 184, and yes, he's going to be hurt because I just gave him a shitload of health. So he's going to be hurt, he'll have to eat a lot of food. So what we'll do is we'll go get meat and refill all the feeding troughs that we have. So that way we can restore it. But here's the second level. So our second level, we have scorpions. The scorpions we had a long time ago at the very beginning so we can get the eggs for taming things. But unfortunately, we have so many eggs now that it doesn't really matter. So we don't really collect them. We just keep them because we have them. And now we have space for everything. So it really helps out. And then this is one of our other pigs. His main role is just to solely be around if we ever need to drop off one of our Rexes or anything like that. He can do passive healing. So we turn his passive healing on, which is this. He doesn't walk around or anything, just stands still, but he emanates healing around him. So anyone that goes around him heals up extremely fast. So I'll go around to all the Rexes. I'll show you them all in a second. Just go around to all of them, collect all the eggs, and this is what we have. So we have this one Rex, level 249. This one was imprinted by Russ. You see underneath their name, there's a box right there. It says imprinted by so that was my buddy. He did it, and it's a female, male mate boosted. So he gets a boost by Russ being on him because he's the one who imprinted on it. So we probably use her to mate later. This is Rexanne. This one was tamed by us. So this is a tame, so not a raised. Another tame here. What is this one? Another tame. But this one's like red, and then this is my Rex. The one that has the name Buddy. This green one right here. This is my Rex. Hello, buddy. This is one that I imprinted on when they were being born. So what we do is we have all these Rexes that are like low level and stuff, just solely to get eggs. And this is our one and only Tech Rex because techs are cool. Why not? Look at it. Look at it. Look at those eyes, man. That's cool. Those eyes are awesome. But so we have one Tech Rex. Russ has a bunch. He has a couple other Rexes that he imprinted on. Like what was this one? Here, right here. Imprinted by Russ. This 231 male right here. So like I said, what I always go do is this is an imprinted female by Russ. So we'll probably end up using these, which I don't want to do because they're green. It's the same color. I want to get a different one that's a different color to breed with. So we have different color ones, so they're not all green. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green Rexes. I don't want to do that, but unfortunately we may have to just to get the higher levels, I think. But we'll see. I'll try and talk to him. So this is our 3rd level. Now, like I said, I go around and collect the eggs. These ones we really need. But I'll go around and I'll show you all of them in a second. Let me just grab all the eggs before they go away. Okay. So if you guys ever remember the movie Land Before Time or anything like that, you remember Littlefoot and his parents? Oop, I froze. Come on. Oh boy. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, my game crashed. So, okay, so since my game crashed, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I will pick this up later. Okay. Alright. Well, there, I figured it out. I will get back to you guys on the rest of it later. So I'll be walkthrough 1. So I will talk to you guys later.